Another quick home project tool that I want to take a quick look at. This is 5129685. This is the 24-volt brushless string trimmer kit from Kobalt. As you can see, there's a 5-year warranty on the tool and 3 years on the battery. You can adjust it from 12 to 14 inches for the cut, and that's what the box looks like. And here is the back and all the information on there, so I'll try to get that for you. And this is just the trimmer and the battery kit. You do get a battery and a charger, and so this is what it looks like put together right here. And there's the battery and charger. It is a 4 amp hour battery, as you can see. It only comes with one. This one has 2 speeds right here, 1, 2. Actually says 2 on it, doesn't say 1 on the other one. The only thing I found a little annoying is having to hit this first and then the paddle on the bottom. You can't hit it without doing that. Other than that, here is what the other side looks like, and I'll explain that tape in a second. This one did come with wrong screw, so I had to find one. They were both similar, but the head was a hex and the other one was a Phillips. So somebody didn't pay attention on that. Now the reason for the tape, so you can see, let's see if I can stand it up to give you a better view. It's very simple. That what do I call it? That safety cover that it has, it is too small. So as soon as you start hitting grass, it basically gets on you real fast because this is not large enough. So I went and used tape to make it bigger, and that definitely helps. This is just what I came up with since I had a lot of tape, of this tape, and this is how I ended up making it a little bigger. It does help, but they do need to come out with a larger cover here so that it doesn't get all over you. That was really annoying because I didn't think it was gonna be a problem, but as soon as I found out it was, this is what I did, and it has worked a little better, so it doesn't like get right on me. Um, Other than that, the tool works great. I was able to uh, cut down quite a bit of grass, overgrown grass, and weeds where I parked the car. So I needed to clean that up because it's like this that type of deal that sort of like needles that you just go by there and they stick on anything and everything, and they hurt too. So I needed to get that cleaned. Let me see. That's what the charger looks from the front. Battery works great. I like that they're brushless. The battery does last quite a bit. Um, but just having one kind of sucks because after that, I like to use the job site blower, which is also brushless, and this thing is really nice too. This one has the trigger and then the lock right here, or was that the lock? Yeah. So this is really nice. It's got 3 speeds. I usually use the highest, so the lowest one is 1, 2, and 3. So the battery does work okay on this one, but that's why I said is it would be nice to have at least 2 batteries if you have a second tool. That this one I got separate from this one, but they usually go in pairs because this one is good to blow all the dust and dirt from the front door instead of having to use a broom and do all that. This is just less than 5 minutes and it's clean, so it's kind of nice. And I wanted a small one There is another kit that has a larger blower on it, but I didn't want the big one just because this is more compact. They both seem to work, I guess. I haven't used the other one. And now this one is, again, here, 24 volts. They have 40 volts and 80 volts, but a friend of mine has the 80 volts. That thing is heavy. But even with the 24 volts, if you haven't used this type of tool, it gets very tiring after a while too. So just something to note. These things, you know, they don't weigh a lot, but if you're not used to it, you'll feel it. At least for the first day, it's kind of like exercise. If you haven't exercised for a while, you'll feel it on your arms. Now, the other thing I want to talk to is this. Um, I haven't. This is how it came. I wasn't sure if it did. They gave you any string or anything, but they give you everything you need actually, which is really nice. You get the battery, you get the string, you get the chargers, so you get the kit ready to go after you charge the battery. I like this a lot because every time you got short, all I did was tap this and I get the string, and it's very smooth. You don't want to bang it on the floor, you just tap it. And this actually I found to be work really smooth as well. Obviously, installing this is never fun because you got to take it out and roll it. I don't know how much they give you. Well, I haven't read the manual. I don't know if it says on the manual. I kind of scanned through it, but I like that. It's very smooth. And again, it is brushless, just like that. Now, the reason I went with the Kobalt is because I like the 24 volts, obviously, and you also get the like I said, the warranty, which is what was it, 5 years for the tool and 3 years for the battery. And I did read the manual that it said if there's anything wrong with it, just go back to the store and have them change it because I kind of asked the one of the store employees that was there. They didn't know anything. So yeah, just take it back and you should be good to go. Just get it exchanged at the store. That's what the manual says. I did read that. Other than that, other than the annoying, what do you call it, cover here, it works fine. Everything's fine. The battery does last a while. Um, I did get quite a bit going on there, and then later on I just had to recharge the battery so I could use this to get rid of some of that grass. But yeah, I just wish they would redesign this safety cover and make it bigger. Oh, let me show you something. In order, the default on this one is 14 inches, but if you want to make it 12 inches, all you have to do is take the screws off and move this cutter to the front here, and that gives you the 12 inches. I just left it at the longest one, so maybe that's why the cover is meant to be for the 12s, but since I left it on here, you get more cut out. But still, I would prefer a bigger safety cover or whatever they call it, because as you can see, I went over about, I don't know, was that 1 inch over from all the sides in order to keep it from getting all that crud on me, because you will get bathed in grass trimmings and weeds and stuff as soon as you start using it. So if you get this kit, just go ahead and do that from the start. Just get some tape, make it bigger. But it would be nice if they definitely increase that. That's the only minor thing I have found with it. So far, everything looks good. Let me see here. This is like a quick connect here that you can, it's like a bicycle. You just flip it up and then you can move it up and down. I'm still trying to get used to that. And this is what the handle looks like. There it goes here. And that's pretty much it. Nothing to it. But yeah, that's annoying. Other than that, it works great. The 24 tools uh, from the Kobalt, they work nice. And this is the first time I've ever used their 24 volts tools, so it is kind of nice to use that because I do have the Milwaukee 12 volts, but if I ever need a bigger drill or whatever, then I already have the batteries and stuff, but I don't need that since I'm not doing anything with that at the moment. I just hang pictures and small stuff for now. But I wanted to do a quick look at the Kobalt trimmer because they do work and the tool is really nice. Um, that's all I can say about it, aside from the small cover. I hope that helps, and that's pretty much it for this one.